Patagonia is truly one of the most bizarre and beautiful places on Earth. This rugged landscape is the southernmost inhabited place on Earth, and the huge expanse of mountains, glaciers, lakes, and volcanoes are truly something to behold. I had the privilege of being invited to the Chilean part of Patagonia by my friend and fellow airgun enthusiast Claudio Flores, with the aim of shooting invasive North American beavers on the island of Tierra del Fuego. And in this series, you're going to see a combination of beautiful rifles, stunning scenery, and a whole lot of action-packed hunting. But first, we have a long journey ahead of us. So tomorrow we are on a long road trip to Tierra del Fuego to hunt some beavers. It's going to be amazing, and the anticipation is definitely building. We're in Claudio's house at the moment, just getting things ready. And as you can see, it's a bit of a mess because we're busy organizing everything. There's Claudio.
Hi.
We've got a whole bunch of camera equipment, hunting stuff, and guns lying all over the place. Eventually we'll pack everything into the truck, and tomorrow we've got a really long road trip, pretty much going to take the whole day, but it's really exciting, so cannot wait. After an hour and a half on the ferry, the long road trip begins. The island of Tierra del Fuego is extremely sparsely populated. So much so, in fact, that during our 7-hour drive, we did not pass a single settlement. There may not be many people on Tierra del Fuego, but the guanacos make up for that. There are millions of these things all over the place. They're almost like llamas or alpacas, but not quite as furry. As we neared our destination, the landscape suddenly changed, and the vast open plains were replaced with forests, rivers, and eventually mountains. We finally arrived at the spot that Claudio had told me so much about, the valley of Lago Deseado, and although we weren't too stoked about the weather, we saw countless beaver dams spread all along the valley, and this really got us excited. We knew that we were going to see plenty of action over the next few days. So we are all set up at the camp. Let me show you what this place looks like. We've got our tent pitched at the back over there. Just enough space for 3 of us. We have a little set of tables and chairs over there. We have got a fireplace down here, and this is the best part. This is our backdrop. So we're gonna wake up to this in the morning. Just a beautiful lake. On the other side of the lake there, we've got Argentina. So obviously we're on the Chilean side, but we're really right down here at the edge of the earth. So it's a real privilege to be here. I'm definitely going to be soaking in the scene over the next few days. Yeah, I've kind of been having hunting on my mind for the whole of the day, but this is also a side of it, not just the hunting, but also the relaxing and being able to see these amazing views. It's seriously something I never thought I'd ever get to see. To have snow on the mountains around us in the middle of summer is something you only get when you're either really far north or really far south or at really high altitude. So it's really special. But I think the next thing to do is to figure out what we're going to make for dinner. I think the rain might come and go, So we want to make the most of this little period of stillness and period of not having any rain, make some food and maybe get an early night so we can make the most of tomorrow's hunting. We've seen a lot of beavers today. Even just driving on the way here, there's beavers absolutely everywhere. They're definitely a big problem here. And we just met with someone who is obviously a park ranger or something at this national park, and he was basically showing us all the places where the beavers were, so they definitely want them shot, and we'll be happy to oblige tomorrow. But a bit of food preparation now, and then we're going to hit the hay. We also found an alternative use for carbon fiber dive tank or air tank. All of us PCP air gunners have them, but if you ever need to fill a mattress, if you ever need to inflate a blow-up mattress, don't bother with those little hand pumps. If you've got a tank, you can fill one of these bad boys in seconds. Just your camping tip for the day. No matter where you go in the world, 2-minute noodles are still the classic dinner camping food. All ready to sleep?
Ya, hemos tenido un largo día de viaje. Estamos cansados, son las 10 para las 9 de la noche. Queremos descansar para mañana ya empezar la cacería del castor. Bye.
We're ready to go to bed now. We just piled in this tent. It's not a very big tent, but it's very comfortable at the moment, and I think we're ready for a good nap. So don't know what time we'll get up in the morning, but yeah, we need the rest, and hopefully we can get an action-packed day tomorrow and we'll be ready for it.